Hello to all of our incoming sixth graders. My name is Mr. Swinton and I'm the building principal at Reynolds Middle School, and I welcome you all to the RMS family. I wish we could meet under different circumstances, but unfortunately we cannot. But I cannot wait to meet all of you guys in person when the building opens to begin. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your summer. I hope you guys are completing all your coursework, and I hope to see you the beginning of the school year. Let's all pray and hope that we all get to be in the building together. Have a great one.
Mrs. Kelly, the Student and Family Resource Specialist. I'm the social worker here at Reynolds Middle School, and I'm looking forward to meeting you next year. So you've probably already learned about a lot of new and important things for Reynolds Middle School, and here's just one thing I want to talk about, which you probably already know about. It's attendance. You matter to us so much. We want you in school every day, no matter what grade you're in, and we want all our students to be in school because you all matter. So what happens if you miss a day or two, or you miss more than a day or two? So here's the process at Reynolds, which is very similar to where you came from, whichever elementary school you came from. So if you miss a day of school, you want to make sure that you bring in a note. This note can be a parent note, which your parent writes and signs if you're staying home sick, for example, or it can be a doctor's note if you miss school for an appointment. We can accept up to 10 parent excuses and an unlimited amount of doctor's notes if you have that many doctor's appointments. So what happens if your parent writes a note, you forget to hand it in? So if you don't hand in that note within 3 days of your missed absence, unfortunately, it's called an unlawful absence. Those are absences that you don't want to get. If you get 3 of those unlawful absences, the state of Pennsylvania says you're habitually truant. You're truant, sorry. If you get 6 of those absences, you're habitually truant. When you reach 6 absences, we have to have a few conversations. So we hold what's called an attendance improvement conference. And there's a few people from the school at the meeting, including myself and probably your counselor and the home and school visitor. So we talk to your parent, and we also include you on the meeting because since you're in 6th grade, it's time to take responsibility for your own attendance. So we talk about some things about why you might be missing school, if there's anything we can do at the school to help, maybe you've moved. So we talk about those things, and then we put a plan into place. So depending on how your attendance looks, we'll do a plan, and hopefully your attendance gets better. But if it doesn't get better, then the home and school visitor steps in, and there can be citations, there can be other types of referrals. So we want to avoid that because we want to see your beautiful smiling faces every single day at Reynolds Middle School, where you're going to have a great time. So if you have any questions about attendance, please feel free to reach out. Again, my name is Mrs. Kelly, and I'm the Student and Family Resource.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Bynum. I'm a communication arts teacher here at Reynolds, and I'm talking to you today about your uniforms. Your uniform for your bottoms, you're either wearing khaki or dark blue pants or a skirt. For your top, you're either wearing a light blue, a white, or a dark blue shirt with buttons and a collar. If you choose to bring a sweater or a jacket to school that you plan to wear during the school day, it needs to either be white or light blue or dark blue. Your jacket cannot have any writing on it. Your jacket cannot have any logos on it if you're planning to wear it. One thing that's different in 6th grade is 6th graders, middle school students, wear lanyards with IDs as part of their uniform. So one of the first days of school, you'll be given a lanyard. 6th grade color is yellow, and you'll be given an ID. And this is also part of your uniform that you will wear to school with you every day.
Hello, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Shees, and I'm here to talk to you about lockers. Lockers are a special place to keep all of your belongings. You do not want to share your locker combination with anyone else. In the past, items have gone missing from students' lockers because they gave their combination to someone else. Your parents don't want your things to go missing, so you keep that combination to yourself. Now you have 3 numbers on your locker combination. The first number, you're going to go clockwise, and you're going to stop right on that number. Then to go to the second number, you're going to go counterclockwise, but you're going to go all the way past that first number until you get to the second number, and then you stop. So it's almost like you do a whole rotation. And then on the last number, you're going clockwise again, and you just stop on it, and it should open. That's how you do your locker combination. We have set times at Reynolds when you can go to your locker. In the morning when you arrive, you can go to your locker. There'll be a time around lunch when you can go to your locker. And at the end of the day, you can go to your locker. So that you have to carry some things in the morning, but in the afternoon, you can swap them out and carry the things you need for the afternoon. So if you have gym in the morning, you'll have your gym clothing with you, but at lunchtime you'll be able to put that away. So you need to plan for what you need to carry with you in the mornings and what you need to carry with you in the afternoon, because you cannot go to your locker in between. So we have rules, and that's for your protection, for your belongings that you keep in your locker. So I know lockers are fun and exciting. Some students have decorated their lockers. Please don't put any stickers on your locker. Everything you put in your locker should be things that can be removed. So the lockers are metal. So you may definitely get some magnets and put in a magnetic mirror or a magnetic shelf or a pen holder. Those things are fine, but you cannot put on things that we can't take off. And definitely don't ride or kick the lockers because we want to keep them nice. Do not crawl into the lockers or stand inside the lockers. That would be bad. So anyway, this is all you need to know, I hope, about how to operate your locker.
Hi guys, my name is Mrs. Blake. I am one of the communication and social studies teachers at Reynolds Middle School, and I'm here to talk to you about advisory. So advisory is a time in the morning that we meet in a small circle together, and sometimes this might be in your homeroom or with your homeroom teacher. The purpose of advisory is to take time to connect with one another, learn from one another, and discuss things that are going on in your life, both in school and out of school. So we'll celebrate some successes that you're experiencing, and we'll also help each other and offer advice in those times that you might have a struggle or something that's challenging you. We help each other out. Also in advisory, we do some mini lessons where we'll work together on a new social skill or a social skill we want to improve on and something that's going to help us in the future. One final thing that is important about advisory time is also that you get a time to check your grades for all of your classes, and your advisory teacher will help you do this. And if you're having any challenges in any of the classes that you have, your advisory teacher, again, will help you make a plan and make sure you have the support that's needed. Ultimately, advisory time is a great opportunity to check in on how you're doing and make sure that you have the supports that you need to be successful throughout your 6th grade year. I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you. I hope you have a wonderful summer.
Hi, I'm Ms. Zom. I teach 6th grade communication arts and social studies. Every student will have 4 core classes, including math, science, social studies, and communication arts. Quads are groups of students and teachers within the 6th grade community. The 6th grade community is color-coded yellow. Your friends may be in the same grade, but they may not all have the same classes or teachers. There are 2 quads, and both quads are equally awesome. Come to class prepared. This is super important. Please be on time. Since you're changing classes, it's important to enter the classroom and sit down before the bell rings. Make sure you bring all of your necessary materials. Don't plan to stop at your locker outside of allowed times. That means carry your pencil, your binder or folder, your iPad, your ID, and any other items that your teachers may assign. And have a good attitude. It's important to be responsible, respectful, and safe. When we use the iPads, we also need to be responsible, respectful, and safe because iPads are district property. Keep your hands on your own iPad. View only appropriate and assigned information on the iPad. Use iPads only when directed by your teacher. Keep iPad covers on when traveling through the hallways, and return your iPads to the homeroom cart at the end of the day to charge them. Apples up. When you hear apples up, you should stop what you're doing, put the cover on the iPad, put the iPad down so that the apple is up, and pay attention to the teacher, staff, or peers who are speaking, and work on the assigned task.
You enter into our cafeteria. You're going to sit down first in one of your seats, wait to be dismissed by your row, and then you'll come up to the front in a line, grab your tray, silverware, grab all of the lunch through the lunch line, and at the very end, you will punch in your number and return back to your seat.
Hey, good afternoon, Reynolds incoming 6th graders. My name is Mr. Henderson, and I'm going to be one of your physical education, health, and fitness teachers when you get to Reynolds. Some of the things we'll be doing throughout the school year, we'll be doing rollerblading, we're going to climb the rock wall, we're going to do some volleyball, some mat ball, all kinds of different activities we're going to be doing. Really looking forward to seeing you guys. Hope everyone's doing well during this trying time. A little something about myself. I enjoy spending time with my family. Actually, the cameraman is my son right now, Ethan. This is my dog, Cooper, and he loves to chase sticks in the creek. So I hope everybody enjoys their summer. Please finish your schoolwork. I think elementary is using Seesaw, so make sure you guys are using Seesaw to finish all your schoolwork. And really looking forward to seeing you when you come to Reynolds next school year. See you.
future 6th graders, and welcome to Reynolds Middle School. My name is Miss Nicholas. I am one of the general music teachers. You will have me for half of the year, depending on your schedule. You'll either have me in the fall or the spring. If you want to be in chorus, I need you to please send me an email at aknicholas@sdlancaster.org. That way I know you want to be in the group and I can put you in the chorus class. Chorus takes place during the day, and we also have some rehearsals after school, so I really hope to see you there. Another thing you should know is my name isn't going to be Miss Nicholas at the start of the school year. I'm getting married in August, so my name will then be Mrs. Gulliver. So think Gulliver's Travels, okay? So if you see a different name on your schedule, it's still me. So I look forward to working with you guys in general music and chorus, and I will see you guys in the fall.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Lapp, and over the next 3 years, I will have the opportunity to teach you for half of each of those 3 years. So every year we will spend time together working on different art projects, learning different things about art throughout history and different kind of media, or tools is another word for media, that you can use to make art. So we'll do a lot of explorations of what makes up who we are and what makes art an important part of a culture and the human race in general. So this is obviously not my art room, but you will be getting to see my art room next year, and it won't look like my living room. But I look forward to meeting you, and I look forward to seeing you and getting to know you over the next 3 years. So I hope you're excited for your new journey into Reynolds Middle School, because we are certainly excited to have you all as students. Take care.
Hi there, future Reynolds Raider. My name is Mr. Minch, and I'm a 6th grade science teacher here at Reynolds Middle School. I want to take a little bit of time to tell you about a field trip that you'll have the chance to go to next year when you're at Reynolds. This trip is to North Bay Camp in Maryland. Now, during this trip, you'll have a week with your friends to learn about your impacts on the environment and how you can change things around our environment here in Lancaster to better impact the Chesapeake Bay watershed. Now, I don't want to give you too many details. I want to save a little bit for next year, but I will show you a few things. So, what did I tell you? Pretty sweet, huh? Now, if you have any questions, which I'm sure you do, go ahead and raise your hand and I'll just kidding. It's a recording. I can't do that. But if you do have questions, which I'm sure you do, next year we will answer everything for you. It will be an awesome adventure. It always has been, and I'm sure it will be for next year. Look forward to meeting you next year.
Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Leonard. I'm a CA and social studies teacher, and I hope this video finds you and your families safe and healthy at this time. I'm here to talk a little bit about field trips and what you can come to expect when you get to Reynolds as a 6th grader. Hopefully you've heard Mr. Minch speak about the North Bay field trip. That is one of our main and most exciting experiences as a 6th grader at Reynolds Middle School. As far as other field trips go, towards the end of the year, we like to give students a lot of say and a lot of choice for the activities or field trips they might want to go on towards the end of the year. Start thinking now of any places you may have been, things you've seen before, or places you've always wanted to go. And start thinking of those ideas now so that hopefully when you get to 6th grade, you can give us your input and give us your say for what you'd like to do and where you'd like to go. I look forward to meeting all of you, and I hope you have a great summer. Thanks.
Hello 6th graders, my name is Mr. Guina. I teach Spanish and welcome to the happiest place on earth, Reynolds Middle School. Reynolds Middle School is the happiest place on earth because at Reynolds we are respectful, responsible, and safe. And guess what? You get rewarded for being respectful, responsible, and safe. In middle school, we don't use paper tickets anymore. We use the PBIS Rewards app. Your teachers can input the points earned in class using their computers or simply scanning your IDs. You can then go to the school store and redeem your points for prizes, school supplies, and other goodies. There are other incentives as well, like movie days, pizza with the principal, dress downs, and more. Always remember, at Reynolds, we're respectful, responsible, and safe. See you soon.
School counselors at Reynolds Middle School. I want to welcome all of you incoming 6th graders to Reynolds. We have 2 school counselors, myself and Mrs. Friesman, as well as a student family resource specialist, Mrs. McKelly. We look forward to seeing you in the fall, and we're here to support you. We all work together in the guidance suite to support students academically, socially, and emotionally. We offer supports both individually as well as groups that are often offered at lunch. Also, if you're having conflict with another student, we're here to support you. We offer restorative practices, which is a way to help students restore their relationships. Because we see ourselves as part of a community, we want to help all students restore relationships within that community and see how their actions affect the community. So we hope that you will come see us in guidance and get the support that you need. But remember, when you come to guidance, you do need to have a pass. If you can see any of your teachers, you get a pass to come to guidance. Just simply request a pass for guidance. We look forward to seeing you in the fall and supporting you in every way we can. Have a great summer.
Hi, incoming Reynolds students. We are super excited and looking forward to seeing you all in the fall. I'm Ms. Friesman, one of the school counselors here at Reynolds. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our WEB program. So WEB stands for Where Everybody Belongs. It is a mentor program. So as 6th graders, you're going to come into the building. You are going to be grouped up with an 8th grade WEB leader, and they're going to be a point of contact for you throughout the school year. They will do events with you throughout the year. They will do check-ins with you, first day of school orientation. So they are here as a support for you and to help you make this transition to middle school as successful and smooth as it could be. So, look forward to seeing you all again in the fall, and have a wonderful summer.
Yes, I'll come back to you, then I'll ask what have we done under the sun.
Schools are welcoming, fun, and attractive spaces for students and families to use before, during, and after the school day. In this approach, the school acts as a hub of the community, working with public and private partners to serve children, their families, and their neighborhood. Youth development opportunities, health, and social services are not seen as extra or complementary. They are integrated in the fabric of the school as an essential part of its DNA. Every community school responds to local needs, but all community schools provide a safe, healthy, and supportive environment for students, collaborate with community partners to enhance learning and create enriching opportunities for students, and develop the knowledge and skills needed for students to succeed in college, careers, and life.